These are the top stories tonight. Sarawak Governor and wife Enliven UNIMAS Iftar Perdana event. Sarawak Premier receives courtesy calls from AZAM and SUHA. Perkim Lawas distributes Aidilfitri donations for the needy. Seng Hong Kong Procession fosters harmony among Sarawakians. Victims of Kampung Haji Baki fire receive aid totaling RM34,100. Assalamualaikum and good evening. The Sarawak Governor Tun Pehin Sri Dr. Wan Junaidi Tuanku Jaafar, along with his wife Tuh Puan Fauzia Muhammad Sanusi, attended the University Malaysia Sarawak UNIMAS Iftar Perdana event 2024 with the university students and staff in Kota Semarahan on Tuesday. The arrival of Tun Pehin Sri Dr. Wan Junaidi and his wife at 6 p.m. at Pusat Islam Tun Abang Salahuddin was greeted by the Vice-Chancellor of UNIMAS Professor Dr. Ahmad Hatta Rashid. After breaking fast, Tun Pehin Sri Dr. Wan Junaidi and Tuh Puan Fauzia performed the Maghrib, Isha and Tarawih prayers in congregation with guests and other attendees. During the event, the head of state also presented cash contributions from UNIMAS to 6 surau around Kota Semarahan. The recipients are Surau Darul Bahagia Kampung Tambirat Ulu, Surau Darul Azam Kampung Lubuk Ria Hile, Surau Darul Solihin Kampung Tanjung Apung, Surau Darul Furqan Kampung Binyuk Baru, Surau Darul Iman Taman Samarinda Baru and Surau Darul Ukhuwah Taman Sri Tuang. The Iftar event is an annual activity of UNIMAS held to celebrate the month of Ramadan with the entire campus, including staff, students and the local community. The program also serves as a platform for fostering harmony among campus members and the community. In other developments, Sarawak Premier Datuk Patinggi Tan Sri Dr. Abang Abdul Rahman Zohari Tun Datuk Abang Openg received 2 courtesy calls at Wisma Bapak Malaysia in Kuching on Wednesday. The first visit was from the Angkatan Zaman Mansang AZAM Sarawak to discuss the direction and new measures for them to implement projects in the future. AZAM Sarawak Chairman Datuk William Patrick Nigor said that they welcome the suggestions made by Datuk Patinggi Tan Sri Abang Zohari, especially in the aspect of future project development.
Kita telah berjumpa dengan Premier pada bulan April juga tahun 2022. So sekarang dah 2 tahun dan kita telah memberi update kepada Premier mengenai aktiviti-aktiviti dan juga arah tuju AZAM dan telah menerima juga kunjungan ini kita telah menerima feedback dan juga cadangan-cadangan yang bernas daripada Premier dan kita akan menukar arah dan juga menukar langkah dan juga menukar cara AZAM akan bergerak dan juga projek-projek dan berfungsi pada masa depan.
He said this when met by reporters after the courtesy call. Shortly after, the Sarawak Premier receives a courtesy visit from the Sarawak Umrah and Hajj Agency Organisation, SUHA, led by its chairman, Ruzaiman Ghazali. When met after the visit, Ruzaiman said that among the issues discussed were current matters related to Umrah and Hajj pilgrimage in Sarawak. He mentioned that with Sarawak's plan to develop the aviation industry, it could provide direct flights from Kuching to Jeddah, Mekah.
Memang hasad SUHA, saya yakin dia adalah hasad semua bakal jemaah daripada negeri Sarawak untuk mendapatkan penerbangan direct daripada Kuching ke Jeddah, right? Sepanjang yang saya dalam industri itulah, perkara ini masih diusahakan. Masih diusahakan. Kita berharap satu hari masa yang terdekat perkara ini akan dimaterialisasi dengan segeralah supaya memudahkan jemaah Islam di negeri Sarawak kita.
Meanwhile, in Lawas, the Pertubuhan Kebajikan Islam Malaysia, Pekim Lawas Branch, has distributed Aidilfitri donations to 1,133 recipients involving orphans, persons with disabilities, OKU, single mothers and elderly women. The presentation of the donations was officiated by Sarawak Deputy Premier Dato' Ahmad Awang Tengah Ali Hassan and his wife, who is also chairwoman of Pekim Lawas Branch, Dato' Dayang Molia Awang Daud, in a ceremony held on Sunday. In his speech, Dato' Ahmad Awang Tengah praised the noble efforts of Pekim Lawas for consistently being active and working together with other non-governmental organisations to help the needy.
Dan saya berharap persatuan-persatuan termasuk Pekim dan persatuan-persatuan lain akan terus bekerjasama, berkolaborasi dengan jabatan-jabatan dan kita menyambut baik ya, atas sokongan semua pihak. Dan inilah cara kita untuk menjaga kebajikan masyarakat, meningkatkan taraf hidup dan memastikan kita hidup dalam keadaan harmoni. Kita bergerak bersama. Objektif kita adalah sama.
Earlier, Dato' Dayang Molia said that Pekim Lawas will always take the opportunity to organise charity works, particularly to help the less fortunate. According to her, such tradition will be maintained not only during the month of Ramadan, but also as a routine throughout the year. The Seng Deity Procession is a celebration capable of fostering unity and harmony among Sarawakians. Sarawak Deputy Premier Dato' Amar Professor Dr. Sim Hui Hian stated that the religious procession is the largest in Sarawak to date. According to him, the procession had attracted participations of many people regardless of ethnicity, while also drawing contingents from outside of Sarawak. He said this during the Hokkien Association dinner in conjunction with the Seng Ong Kong celebration in Kuching on Tuesday. The dinner program was enlivened by some 800 attendees who were also involved in the Seng Ong Kong deity procession at the Hong San Si Temple last Sunday. Meanwhile, Dato' Amar Dr. Sim also presented certificates to representatives of associations and organisations that supported the Seng Ong Kong deity procession. 8 families affected by the fire disaster in Kampung Haji Baki on the 22nd of March have received assistance from the Sarawak government totaling RM34,100. Sarawak Minister for Women, Early Childhood and Community Wellbeing Development, Datuk Sri Fatimah Abdullah, stated that the aid provided to these 8 families were determined based on the number of household members and their age groups.
Dari segi bantuan yang kita berikan adalah mengikut bilangan ahli keluarga di dalam rumah tersebut, dan umur juga penting. Umur, kalau ada anak kecil seperti yang saya terangkan tadi, anak kecil ini kalau mereka misalnya umur masih bersekolah, jadi ada bantuan tambahan diberikan. Jadi dari segi bantuan pakaian sekolah, pakaian seragam dan bantuan dari segi peralatan sekolah.
She made these comments during a press conference after presenting the aid to the fire victims at Kampung Haji Baki in Kuching on Wednesday. The assistances received by the victims include cash aid, clothing, school supplies and uniforms, kitchen equipment, and construction materials to repair the damages sustained. Food assistance and sleep essentials were also provided directly on the day of the incident. Meanwhile, Datuk Sri Fatimah informed that the government also subsidised temporary housing rents at the People's Housing Project PPR Landeh.
Mereka dibantu oleh kerajaan juga dari segi sewa. Mereka hanya bayar RM50. Yang 200 itu akan disubsidise oleh kerajaan. So
As for the 4 houses completely destroyed by the fire, the Sarawak Disaster Management Committee (SDMC) also provided funds for building new homes amounting to RM70,000, whereby contractors will be selected to construct the houses within this budget. And that's the English edition with me, Didi Nurshafiqah. More news can be found in our official portal ukas.sarawak.gov.my and social media platforms including Facebook and YouTube. We end the bulletin tonight with a montage of the 8th presentation by Sarawak Minister for Women, Early Childhood and Community Wellbeing Development, Datuk Sri Fatimah Abdullah, to victims of the Kampung Haji Baki fire incident in Kuching on Wednesday. #Saluran Informasi Rakyat. Have a good night.